I gotta thank Chef Temp for sponsoring this video. They have been my go-to for the past 2 years. Guys, we will hear more about our show sponsor, Chef Temp, in a bit. Alrighty guys, look, so it is East Coast, it is West Coast in a steak rub showdown. In one corner, we got the Gallery Backyard Barbecue. This is a little comp cow powder. And then in this corner, we got some cooking with CJ, some dude on the West Coast. He claims this stuff is bold, smooth, and delicious. Of course, I am talking about the West Coast shake. I gotta keep this as fair as possible. I got two little, maybe 3/4 inch ribeye steaks here. Of course, we got the Gallery BBQ rub here. We got cooking with CJ's rub here. We will rub these steaks down, let them sit for about a good half hour, 45 minutes. In the meantime, I am going to fire up my Z grills because we definitely want to get some smoke on these suckers. So I'm going to bring them up slow at about 170, 180. I will bring them up for about a half hour, 45 minutes. That is it. And then I will fire a cast iron skillet and sear these off at about 30 seconds aside, get them on the board, and we will taste them up and we will call the winner. So look guys, there is only one thing left to do on this one. Let's get on over to the Z grills. We will fire that up. In the meantime, I will rub these steaks down and I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Up first is going to be that competition cow powder, that Gallery BBQ rub. Definitely a show favorite. And of course, up next is that West Coast shake by Cooking with CJ. And right off the bat, I could tell you the comp cow powder is a little bit more coarse in texture, a little bit more thicker in all the ingredients inside, where the West Coast shake is definitely more fine. So as noted, I will keep that Z under 200 as I want to get as much smoke on these bad boys as possible. So guys, look, I got some colors here. Chef Temp just added 2 colors to their X10 lineup, and I am going to be giving one of them away. Leave down in the description Chef Temp with a hashtag, so that is hashtag Chef Temp, and I will pick a winner. I will announce the winner, and the company will send you a brand new Chef Temp X10, your choice, your color. Alrighty, look, so it has been about 35-40 minutes. Let's get on over. Let's get that temp check. Let's get them off and let's get them on the board. So right off the bat, you could see the Z Grills does what the Z Grills does, and that is lay down the smoke. Both internal temperatures are around 122. I will get them on the board. I will let them rest as I fire up that cast iron skillet. Oh, hell yeah. So my plan here is about 500 on that skillet temp. I will get both pieces of meat in. I will let them go for anywhere between 30 and 45 seconds per side. I will get the first one off. I will get that on the board. I will clean the skillet, and then I will get the second one in. First up is going to be that Gallery BBQ competition cow powder. And I am definitely digging the color of that as we lock in all those flavors. Next up is that Cooking with CJ's West Coast Shake. And we will follow the same guidelines here, about 30 to 45 seconds per side. And we did have a pan temp of around 500 to 5 1/4, so that is even Steven across the board. And you can definitely see the difference of the colors between between both pieces of meat. And you can easily pick up that coarse shake of that competition cow powder. So look, that looks good. Let's move these to the board. Let's take it in live with some thoughts. Yeah. Oh yeah. So look, that was definitely a fun little video, and I could tell you they both put the smells in the air a lot different, where competition cow powder definitely has more of a bold type flavor. I mean, you can smell it in the air. That cooking with CJ's, that West Coast shake definitely has a little bit of a spiciness to it, or you know, maybe a little lemon lime in there or something like that. Again, I could pick that up from in the air. I want to do a little taste test of each rub before I slice them open and then give you that taste test. Definitely your classic, this is your classic bold type steak rub for sure. I mean, this screams Texas, this screams Jersey, man. This screams kind of East Middle Coast, if you know what I mean. Now let's go in and get this West Coast shake. You know, definitely has a little bit of bite. Definitely is delicious. I mean, this is more of a all type seasonings, where you can shake this on a lot of different stuff for sure. And this is bold, smooth, delicious, goes on everything. And I definitely could pick that up in this. I could put this on, say, eggs for breakfast, maybe doing some smash burgers or something like that. And then a steak right here. It'll definitely go for all that, where this is just a, this is primarily just a beef rub. Now, you could use this on other type proteins. There's no doubt about it, I have. But you could taste the boldness of this rub here. Let's go in on that taste test. So look, as Molly had a little episode with some dogs behind me, I forgot to turn the camera on the slice open. No big deal. We will pick it up from here. CJ's is up first, and then we will move on over to that competition cow powder. Cheers. I mean, that definitely is an interesting rub, man. There is a lot of different flavors going on. I don't know what is into making these rubs, but I bet you this West Coast shake seasoning has a lot more ingredients inside the rub. I have no idea. That is just my guess, as I just taste a lot of flavors, man. There is a lot going on with that rub. As you could see, that Cali spice has got me going. Get up here. Molly, get up here. Cheers. I got to tell you, as noted, man, this is just the classic. It is the classic beefy type rub. I got to go in for another taste test. Guys, there is a lot of flavor happening over on that West Coast shake. I hate to say it is tough to call, because that just seems like a cop-out on my end, but man, it is so close to call. The flavors are completely different. I gotta say, man, if you are looking for something different, man, that West Coast shake, man, that is, this is definitely good stuff, man. This goes really, really well on steak, man. And I can only imagine how this stuff goes on, let's say, a taco or something, man. This is definitely good, man. I get a little bit of that gator in there with a little bit of spice. If you've ever had the gator shake, you'll know what I mean. This is that plus more. And now this Gallery Backyard Barbecue, this competition cow powder, this has been my go-to rub probably for the past year and a half. You've seen me use this on the show over and over. This is going to give you your classic beefy type taste. It is going to be bold in flavor, with all the right notes that you would be looking for in a rub, let's say on a brisket or something like that. That is the best I can do, man. These are both winners, man. It is one here, one there, one here, one there. and I am just being 100% honest. I will leave information down below on both of these rubs. I would definitely suggest picking one up of each and giving it your own test. Again, my name is Tommy. I appreciate you all for watching, and until next time, we will see you soon.